Welcome back, cryptids of the internet, to another episode of Tales from Terra. We're still in our Murderers and Monarchs campaign, and last week our heroes, detectives, and drug addicts got into
singular. There's one of us who's a drug addict.
Two heroes and detectives. Anyway, they got into a nice fancy black Escalade after getting up to no good, making some deals, figuring out who and what is going to be happening at a rather high caliber socialite dinner in the coming days. But before that happens, they got another clue that they must check up on. They have found the whereabouts of the previous handmaiden of the princess, and are going to see if they can get a little bit of extra information from her. Unfortunately, on the way there, I believe someone rolled a bad dice, and now they're being attacked by minotaurs. And unfortunately for them, in the world of Terra, minotaurs are centaur-like creatures with giant bull horns coming out of their torso. So, yippee! Also 4 arms and earth powers. Let's see what happens.
Ooh, we love that.
Goro from fucking Mortal Kombat!
Yeah, Goro, but with a horse legs.
All right.
Great
okay.
times. So first things first, let's get some engagement rolls in and figure this out. Do you guys, did anybody get a chance to read the vehicle interaction rules?
So that's page 45, right?
I'm so sorry, I did not.
I did not.
It's simple. There's 3 things to track. One is your speed. Your car, I'll tell you right now, has a speed of 2 to 9, meaning the minimum speed is 2. You can get there in a turn. You can, gun it and get there. Your maximum speed is 9. In terms of miles per hour, that equates to like 140 or something like that.
Sure.
Okay.
Rough math. I didn't care.
I'm gonna shoot him.
It's pretty.
I'll leave the car management to
I believe I'm driving.
You're driving.
So
I'm going to
pull that up.
Yeah, you pull that shit up.
The speeds in
gun.
terms of cars is 1 through 12. Your car can go from 2 to 9. That's your speed range. The other thing that you have to keep in mind when doing a vehicular combat is that distance is measured in adjacent, near, and far. Adjacent things, you can touch them. You can reach out the window and grab them. Near, you can shoot it without taking any penalties. Far, you're not going to hit them probably. But good luck. And if you pass that, you're gone. You're out. You've escaped.
Okay.
And in essence, at the end of every turn, during a vehicular combat, we will look at the speeds of each thing interacting in the vehicle combat, and whatever's going fastest, if they're chasing, then the distance gets 1 or whatever units closer, the difference between your speeds units closer, and if it's the one trying to get away, then it'll get that many units away, going from far to near.
What's the starting distance of combat normally then for vehicular combat?
Well, these guys are.
Yeah, they're right on you. They're
adjacent.
They're like in the passenger and driver's side windows.
Yeah, they're trying to stab you with their spears through the window. That's where we're at.
Good thing we got that armored vehicle, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. Spend a little extra cash, got the good stuff.
We sprung for it.
Where in the butt fuck are my dice?
Well, if it was a butt fuck, I can imagine a few places where they might be.
Might take a bit, but I'll find them eventually.
BRB.
I will be anything.
Oh my god. Okay.
For those of you listening to the podcast, he just got up to go look for dice in his butt.
For those of you who just tuned in.
For those of you just tuning in tonight.
So I think there are a couple of knuckles too deep, but Jess gave me her new dice.
Oh.
Okay.
We'll fish them out.
They're
tomorrow.
really pretty too. They're like these little. They look like ice, or like they're gold and see-through.
Ooh.
real pretty.
I like it.
So let's see if these are any good.
They've got the blessing of Jess.
The Jessing.
Thanks, baby. Jessing, that doesn't sound right.
No.
They're on my D4 saying 1.
All right.
Oh god. Okay.
Also, the D4 for this is real neat. It's not a triangle.
Oh yeah, it's one of those like.
Oh yeah.
We saw a few of those.
I like those. I want to get those.
We have turrets, right? Our car has turrets.
You have one turret at the top.
Turret.
It does 44 piercing.
Okay.
These are. You should know your car stats. You bought it. You looked through a catalog and picked a car.
I just want to know about the gun.
Well, you have 300 HP. Your speed range is from 2 to 9. Your gun does 44. And you have 3 caltrop button press things come out. And then it'll leave in a box behind you. Caltrops that do 44 damage and also slow whatever it hits down by 1 tier.
Oh wow! Holy shit!
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
So engagement you wanted?
Yep. Roll me your engagement and let me know where you're at.
Let's engage. Okay, so I need.
It's agility plus your D4s, right?
Agility plus intuition.
Oh.
Yes. It's how fast you are and how quick you are to think, to process what's going on.
That'll be a cold 7.
All right.
I got me double what you got. Just a little math challenge for you.
Oh, hang on. No, I didn't actually roll the D10. I thought that was just that you just wanted the numbers. 1 sec.
Oh, no.
God.
Oh,
boy.
That's a 15.
Hey, Shin, fuck you.
Okay, so I got a 14.
All right.
Okay. Let's fucking do this.
Wonderful.
Just let me know when you're ready.
Just a moment. I'm writing down some reference numbers so that as each round ends, I keep track of the distance and whatnot. Yeah, like I think it needs to be because there's a lot of things that are happening. But vehicular combat is a little tricky to keep track of.
No worries. No worries.
I know what I want to do.
Are these lads monsters, would you say?
They
yeah,
are
they're
monsters.
They are monsters.
Monstrosities.
Bum, 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 bum. They've got spears. It's okay.
Ba-da. Ba-da.
Oh, I'm sorry. I also get a +1 to initiative, so that's a 16.
Oh, Lord.
I know you're working on all that stuff already.
And he's writing in pen.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Let's try not to ding up the car too much, because we do have to come up, roll up looking like we,
We have uniforms as well, don't we?
yeah, we're wearing
Yep.
them, I think.
Yep, you grab some
MSN
uniforms from good old Ball Plart.
Ball Plart.
Ball Plart always pulls through.
Mm,
So we're gonna try to release the other guards from their duty.
Oh, we're going to disguise ourselves as MSN members and say, hey, you know, our lads are looking out for your lads, so why don't y'all take the night off?
all right.
We'll get to that when after we deal with these bovine bullies.
Nice alliteration.
Love it.
Love
You know
it.
me, I do like alliteration.
We love an alliteration, as they say.
Okay.
I affectionately alliterate often. Not really. An
Oh,
alliteration.
close. Vowel sounds.
All right. So, first up is Shin. What do you
Fuck
want to
yeah.
do?
I'm going to man that turret, and I'm going to swing it around, and I'm going to shoot the shite out of the nearest fucking... If I can. It's adjacent, though. So it's probably not going to work well with the turret.
They're both adjacent. You can take your shots at them. The turret can't physically hit the car. Like it's not doesn't bend far enough down. You're not in danger of anything like that. So yeah, you can go ahead and take a shot.
Only if it will be at optimum side. I'm not going to take any disadvantage of this, right? For this?
For shooting? No, not as long as they're adjacent to near. You can shoot at them. If they're far, you take a penalty.
All right. And yeah, I'll man the turret, and then I'll go ahead and take a shot at, I suppose, the one who looks like he's next in order.
Yeah, you see one with a bit of a glint in his eye.
Yeah,
he looks
him.
the most ready.
Yep,
Spears
him.
up.
I'm going for him.
All
And
right.
I've got an arms combat as well, so did I get to use that on it?
Yep, this is a arms of some kind.
Okay. And I've also got, for my lifestyle skills, I've got weapons history. Do I know anything about this turret that I can use to be more effective at it?
Not to be more combat effective, but you know that this turret has a pseudo AI, a VI that allows you to get some information, sort of like a Pokedex style, by a little flip of a switch. Most of the older veterans don't turn it on because they hate the voice, but it is a useful tool.
No, I'm not going to turn it on because I'm something of a veteran myself, so I probably hate the voice. Just for reference, though, what would that voice have sounded like?
Sounds a little something like this. Hi, it's Peterson here.
Yeah, I'd have hated that. All right, so I'm gonna just shoot these motherfuckers then. This glinty motherfucker, he's going first.
Oh my
So
god.
let's see, it's D10.
Listen, Peterson created an incredible piece of technology that allows for scanning on the fly of all living creatures and genetic markers allowing to map. Anyways,
I'm gonna punch this gun in a moment. All right. So let's see. I rolled for the turret. Am I using agility for that?
I mean, whatever it is that you use to normally shoot a gun, you use to shoot the turret as well. So yes,
Okay. And
this is about the stillness of your hand.
all right, then it'll be a 13. Or yeah, if it's the stillness of my hand, I've got a robot hand that'll hold that motherfucker real still if I use some strength. So instead, if I can use strength instead? And I'm looking
for ranged combat, the skills that are connected to range on the character sheet, right below your arms combat, it says intuition and agility.
Okay, then yeah, agility. Okay, so 13.
All right, 13 it is. You notice that the one you attacked, it does seem to do some damage, but it looks like the hide on this is rather thick, and as it hits, it almost looks like the skin cracks a little bit, and a couple of the bullets fall off. But it does, wince. It does get hurt.
Okay.
Now do some actual damage rolls.
Sure.
I'm just letting you know.
This is a 4d4.
Yep.
Ooh, that's not bad.
Listen, there's a reason people live in cities with
Yeah.
giant
Yeah.
statue.
That's
No
a 2
kidding.
plus a 2 plus 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 damage. To this
Perfection.
motherfucker.
Yeah, he lets out a bit of a disgruntled, like growl as he takes this damage.
Just getting started.
All right.
I think that would be my like major action, is that right?
Yep.
Okay, just confirm.
You have 2 major actions available to you. You don't always have to use both. You could use your other major action to cast a spell as long as it doesn't do damage, as long as it's not an attack spell, or you can use it to prepare something, or to use an ability that requires that sort of thing.
Is
or
this
just-
allowed?
Yeah.
If they've got spears and they're lining up with the windows, can I use my action? Can I prepare one of my major actions to sort of maybe open the door or kick the door open when they come up alongside to kind of hurt their attack roll?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's totally viable.
All right, then
You're
I'm going to,
okay,
after taking that shot, same fella, I'm going to kind of line up and prep, and I'm going to just kind of let my cybernetic awareness kind of work to see if I can kind of read when that attack is coming in, just before it can pop that door open.
Sounds good. So I have disadvantage on their attack there.
Plan.
All right. So, well, convenient. It is his turn.
Ah, perfect.
So, as you shoot at this large centaur creature, and it recoils in this disgruntled appreciation of these bullets, it rears back and jams the spear into the window, going for basically your crotch as you're standing outside of through the
Going for the goods.
Not the moneymaker.
gotta go for the bits. Let's see if this is gonna hit you.
I'm giving him disadvantage, right?
Yep.
I'm going to take my dodge on this one, too.
All right.
Going
So-
to add-
Before you take your dodge, let's see if he hits you.
Sure,
uh,
okay, fair.
So that's a stats. That's a 12 to hit. So a 2, 3, 3 and a 4, and he misses. 2 and a 1, and he still hits. Then you have to dodge.
Okay.
After 2, still hits. You gotta dodge.
Yay! So my dodge is a plus. It's 2 stat-based skills. So yeah, I got a +2 on it, or something, right?
Mm-hmm. You have 2 D4 that you can add to it. So each of your skill points basically adds 1 D4. It's been a while since we played.
No, it's alright. That's 12.
All right, yeah, that's a successful dodge. You Jackie Chan this shit and do the splits as the spear goes right underneath you. All right. Yes.
I have a feature, a perk that I might wish to use here, but I'm not sure if I have to. So it's triggered when an attack misses, but it doesn't clarify whether it has to be attack on me.
I think typically it does, but since you're in one vehicle, I'm gonna say I'll allow it.
Okay. So this is going to be my reaction then.
Okay.
It's the I meant to do that perk.
Okay.
If the target uses a melee weapon, it is disarmed and stuck in or under debris, requiring 2 major actions to get it and equip it.
Not a problem. Do it up. So how does this look vehicular-wise?
So, I will just say flavor-wise, I suppose I like see it coming in and I can tell it's gonna go for shins, nethers, and so I like briefly tap the brake just enough so that the spear ends up going like, just like lodging in kind of where the door seals, and it's just stuck there. And now it has to take 2 major actions to dislodge it.
Sounds good.
This is the I meant to do that perk.
Nice. Man, I'm real glad that when we play, you guys use perks that I forgot I created, and then feel bad that it's extra.
We love extra, Ollie. We love it.
Love it. All right. So he lost his spear. He stabbed once. He has a minor and a major action left still, as well as his movement. So he is going to actually go ahead and accelerate, which is one of the things you can do with your car. You can accelerate, you can slow down, you can gun it to try and get a little extra speed, but it's a little harder to do. But he's just going to go up by 1 speed. So he's going to try and get a little bit ahead of you. And he's going to use his other major action to he's going to let go of his spear. As he's running up, you see his leg stomp on the ground, and another obsidian spear shoots out of the ground, and he grabs it up.
Damn it.
Oh, these are obsidian, aren't they?
Oh, yes.
Okay. And is his old spear still in our car? Like,
Yep.
did it get caught?
Yeah.
Yep.
You could grab it. It would take 2 full major actions, though.
Yeah, so it would leave you with just your minor and movement, which you can't really use your movement because you're in a car. All right, next up is Max. What do you want to do?
Okay. So I will start by reaching my hand back, so I've got one hand on the wheel, right? I'm gonna do a super cool thing where we're like in the middle of combat, no problem, I'll drive with one hand. I pull my other hand back and I point it at Shin, I guess at his crotch, because that's all it's really back there that I can see, assuming you're up in a sunroof. So I pour my hand at his crotch and I go boom, 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 and I'm casting Magnetize
On my crotch?
on you.
You get a magnetic heater.
But technically.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh.
you've got advantage on your attacks if you're using a metal weapon or ammunition.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Let's fucking go.
So that's 1 major action. I will use my other major action. I'm gonna try to sideswipe one of these fuckers. Consumes a major action. Nimbly hit another unit. Requires a hard drive check. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I'll give it a try.
Do it.
Let's see what happens. Damn. Just missed it. I got a 14.
Damn. Do you have a good drive skill?
No,
Why?
no, I don't. Sorry, I totally fucked that up. I should not try to sideswipe because I would need a natural 10 to succeed. So yeah, that didn't work.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. Now that we're doing skills outside of your guys' purview, you're gonna have a hard time.
There are no
Oh,
skills
really?
outside my purview.
You both min-max the fuck out of some stuff, so we'll see about that.
Oh.
All right, so you tried to sideswipe the one of the ones near you.
Yeah, because I have only one hand on the wheel. It like just doesn't work.
It just does not work.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Max, what did you give me again?
Magnetize? It's an advantage on attacks with ammunition or metal weapons. Okay, so that's both of my major actions. Let's see. Minor action. You said we have caltrops?
Yep.
So we can. So that's like, I can just
We
kind
need
of
to
like.
get ahead. We need to get ahead of them.
Okay, so in that case, I'll use my my movement to accelerate.
Okay.
We'll try to get ahead. No roll necessary. Great. So increase our speed by 1. We're now up by the guy who just tried to get ahead of us. But we are ahead of the one on the other side.
Yep.
So I'll release those caltrops. I push a button on the dash. See what happens.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna release those, and we'll do damage calculations at the end of the turn, seeing if everyone is still in place.
Okay.
That make sense?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, next up is the mino-centaurian, which is the name of this creature. All right. So yeah, the one that is that did not move up, he is actually going to, as he sees you speeding up, gonna try and get directly behind you, and with both his spears kind of dragging across the ground, he's going to cast a bit of magic, and it's not immediate. It's gonna take a couple rounds for it to completely work, but you start to see walls on either side of you sort of slowly build as rock just kind of tumbles upward at each other, building building that. And he needs to be in this position to use this ability, so he's gonna go ahead and take the caltrop damage because he's a team player. Yep.
Thanks for your pity damage.
No, I have 2 strategies for these guys, and this was one of them.
Okay.
All right. Roll your 4d4. 4d4.
Roll 44.
44! Nice! No, okay. Come on.
How big are those d4s? Damn.
Ooh, okay. 11. 11 caltrop
right.
damage.
Yeah. And it reduces his speed by a tier here. All right. Cool. So you are now, because you're going faster, you are now, instead of adjacent, you are only near the one that got slowed down, but you remain adjacent to the one that sped up.
What are we talking in terms of meters?
Meters? For adjacent, it's 1 to 2 meters, depending on how willing they are to really get up in your face. These are monsters. They're willing to get directly onto the car. Adjacent, that's between 3 to 5 meters. They...
Yeah, well, who's adjacent next to you? What's near? Like, how far back is that one guy?
Yeah, he's roughly 5 meters back. Like, far, like, enough to have a whole nother car in between you.
Okay. Alright, cool.
And the other one is still adjacent.
Yeah,
yes.
I guess we're more adjacent with him.
Yeah.
Because he was ahead. Okay. I kill him.
All right. And last up is Bison. Good old boy Bison. What's he gonna do?
Bye, son.
Character sheet. What are Bison spells?
Don't do, baby.
Oh, he has an ability that I'm going to use. So you see, as little Bison climbs up into the turret with you a little bit, mostly to avoid damage from the spears coming in through the windows, and also to get a good look at the creature in the back creating the spell. As you see a Sharingan-esque eye appear in his eyes, and he has an ability, one of the monk perks, which allows him to copy spells that he sees, even if they're not in his spell school.
Oh, sweet.
But they cost extra mana to use.
That's fantastic.
Yes. So he has that prepped. And he's going to, I don't know, he's going to shoot a slingshot. He doesn't have a gun. He's a child.
Didn't I give that boy a gun?
Probably did. Someone probably took it away.
Probably Clary.
As I see him kind of not
She
have a gun,
coddles him.
I'm gonna just shake my head in shame.
Sorry, Clary said I shouldn't have a gun.
Did you call yourself my nephew?
And yeah, he lets loose. Let's see if this hits. It actually does hit.
Hey.
And it does 1d4 of damage. And we're just gonna say you don't worry about how much it hit, but it hit him.
Was it a 1?
It was a 1.
You got him. Good job, Bison. I'm so proud of you.
Oh boy. Anyways, he did something cooler otherwise. Now it's back to the top of the order. Everyone's positions are already stated. Shin, give us a little something. What do you want?
All right. Well, let's see. So how far back is that guy? You said 5 meters. He's still kind of 5 meters even after Bison's 1 damage.
Yeah, didn't seem to even notice it really.
Okay. I'm gonna. It'll take me 1 major action to prepare something for another thing, right? Now, I've just been doing a quick search through the document here. What's the damage on grenades?
It depends on the grenade, I suppose.
I was looking through the text. I did like a quick word find for grenade, and the only thing I'm seeing with damage is the rocket propelled grenade, which does a 60-12.
If we're doing part of that damage is the rocket.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah.
So let's do 4d12 because that seems like a grenade's a fucking grenade.
Okay. And I'm gonna do a combo move.
Wait, how many grenades do you have?
I got 1.
Okay.
In my chest. I've got 1 grenade in my chest.
Is grenade ammunition?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is the fellow who's behind us. I'm gonna try to take a shot in such a way that it slows him down.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try. I'm willing to forego damage for aim or something here. If I can just like shoot him in the knee or some shit.
That is a mechanic in the game. It's called the
Sweet.
called shot. You
Alright.
decide what effect you want, and then you half your damage in order to enact that effect.
Sweet. All right, let's do it.
So-
So
Effect. I made rules that are useful and good.
Yeah,
So
rules
I
for the
have-
win.
all right, so let's see here. I've got advantage, so I'm going to use the gun. So I've got advantage from magnetic, and I've also got 1 arms combat. So it's a D10 with 2 D4s, right?
Yes.
Sweet.
Oh, this is gonna super hit.
Ooh, hang on. So 7 plus 6 is 13 plus 4, 17 plus 1 is. Does that hit?
Man, I think so.
Always remember to call out on a natural 10. That's a critical, and
Yeah.
essentially you get to do a free called shot, so damage is still at full, and you can add it.
I just did a. Okay, so let's see. Half the damage on this
So
one.
many mechanics in this one attack.
Yeah, you're really pulling in.
I'm playing. Ooh, this is a lot of 3s.
We're showing
Holy shit.
off the Terra rules.
9 plus 4, so that's 13 halved to 6.
All right, that'll do.
All right, so I'm gonna shoot him in the knee. Now I need him to be at least 6 meters back. He was 5 meters before. Where's he at now?
Yeah, I mean, your attempt was to slow him down. I'm gonna say it definitely drops him back a couple meters, 7 or so.
That's okay, as long as he's past 6, because that's the range on the grenade. So,
Oh God, right.
so
You do
he's
get
gonna
another
do-
free called shot, right? If you want to do it before your grenade. Because you got a critical?
No, I didn't get a critical.
Oh, I thought you did.
No,
No. We were just going through the rules.
Oh, got it.
I'm
just
going
making sure you
to.
do.
I'm gonna grab Bison by the shoulder. I'm gonna look him in the eye, and I'm gonna say, "Look, you got a lot of cute shite, but nothing beats press the button on my chest, pops open, and I pull the grenade out from where my heart would be, and I go, nothing beats old-fashioned fucking metal. And I'm just gonna roll it out, pull the pin and just roll it out. So as he kind of like gets, like 3 seconds, he walks over it and then.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
So let's see. So this is my second major action.
Right.
I don't know if this. Let's see. Hang on. It's a lot
Advantage.
closer.
Advantage. It's no.
I did.
Okay.
Let's see. That's 13.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah.
All right. We said it was 3d12.
4.
40-12 actually,
Oh.
because it's 60-12 for the whole rocket grenade. I figured the rocket part is at least 2 of those d12s, but
Yeah.
the boom is the rest.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
So 11 plus 1. 12 plus. That's an 8. So 20 damage.
Oh!
Oh, nicely done.
Crushing damage, if it matters.
Crush
It
it.
does matter. At the beginning, I do recall I
did.
meant that the gun is piercing.
Yep.
And that didn't seem to.
Let's
it
see
seems
how
like
he
al-
likes.
yeah, when you hit them with the piercing, it looked like their skin almost cracked a little bit. Real hard flesh, almost stony, you'd say.
Earth powers.
If only you had some sort of encyclopedia that would have told you this. Anyways,
So grenade rolls down. How's he looking?
I mean, pretty hurt. He's not doing great, but he's not down.
Okay.
Does it interrupt his spell at all?
No. The spell was already activated. The effect is taking a moment.
I tried.
Hey, you did your best.
It's okay. It's okay.
There's my one grenade use for today, or until next time I pick up a grenade.
I could make you one.
You could probably make me a fancy one.
All right. Next up is the big minotaurs and yep.
Come at me, bruh.
So he's up next to the car, and he's going to spend one of his major actions to not gun it because he's a horseman. So book it. He's gonna try to run real fast to get a couple extra paces ahead.
Gallop.
Yeah.
Like a potato. Gallop potato.
All right. There wasn't a great roll, but I gave them high drive because I figured they are their own car. So
That's what I think of horses. I look at horses and go, those guys are just their own cars.
Exactly. All right. So that'll do it. He is gonna pull ahead a little bit. He's gonna go all the way up to 5 speed, and if your guys' speed differentials stay the same, he's going to get ahead of you a bit.
We'll see. So we're at 4 speed right now?
You're at 3. You started at 2.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right.
And we can go up to 9, you say?
Yep, your car can go up to 9. Which would be roughly like 100 and I think 20 or 40 miles an hour.
Oh, sounds fun. Booking it in the desert.
Yep. All right. Oh my God, I forgot something. Will one of you roll me a d20?
Dips. It's a 4.
Wonderful. All right. So on a 4, you see as you're coming over the crest of this little hill that you were racing across, in front of you and the centaur now, because you guys are going next to each other, there seems to be these little, they look like blobby plants with black roots that kind of zigzag all around the field itself. I need you to make a drive check for me.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
I'm good at that. Why am I driving?
You're better than me. If it's a tech
Okay.
use at all. You know?
No, it's intuition, and I have no advantages.
I.
Okay, 10.
Don't you have like a
That'll do
machine thing?
Barely, but that'll do
It's
it.
an average check. Thank God.
So, as you drive over the tip of one of these roots, you notice that the plant it's connected to starts to swell up and explode. The needles fly everywhere, but you manage to get just past it before any of the needles ruin your tires or hurt you in any way.
Oh, thank God. The Escalade is fine.
You've entered a
Did we buy insurance
natural...
for this thing?
I hope you did. Yeah,
So
No,
far
we
we've got
did.
one broken
They made-
window.
I actually
Probably some
specifically
scratches.
remember you saying you're getting insurance because you're going out into the wild, and they make you do that.
Oh, sweet.
nice. Oh my God, that was said. Oh boy.
It's canon.
Pat, you've entered a natural minefield of plants.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I have a 1 through 20 list of things that happen every turn. Have fun.
Oh my God, that's great. I like that.
Oh,
The
God.
chaos.
All right. Anyways,
Love
back
it.
to the fight at hand. Yeah, the other Minotaur booked it ahead and still has one action left, and they are going to also stick their spears into the ground and activate a similar spell to the one behind you, as they're trying to move themselves directly in front of you, but that's not going to completely activate until he actually is in front of you. So let's move on to the next one. Next person is Max. You're up.
Okay.
Max, get him.
Get him.
Okay. So what I'm going to do now is the one that is in front of us. Are they like trying to go directly in front of us or off to the side a little bit?
Yes, they're trying to go directly in front of you. That is
Okay.
their goal.
We're going for a 12 o'clock.
Okay.
Max, on
Good
our
to know.
12.
I'm going to check out the rear view, the one that that Shin just blasted with a grenade. I roll the window down, I stick my hand out, and I face my palm backwards, and I'm going to concentrate my mana and cast Flash Freeze.
Ooh.
Oh shoot, it's 6 meters. I have to slow down a little bit. Hold on.
Dude, you could
Feel
try to
like
juke them. Go for like a hard break, let them run past, and then kind of turn.
That is a maneuver in the car section.
Yeah. Give him the juke.
Yeah, okay, so I'll
do what you want to do.
I'll slow down a little bit to get in range of this one behind us. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna break. That's the movement. I'm gonna reach back. I'm gonna focus my mana and cast Flash Freeze. So that is a hard poise check.
All right.
He's also already. Does the slow that I did continue into this round?
I'm gonna say it was a stumble, like you hit him in the kneecaps and it hurt him and it slowed him down. But at the start of his turn, he.
He kind of recovers. It's fine.
All right, and poise, you said.
Mm-hmm.
Zippies.
All right. Nope, he doesn't make it.
That's excellent. It's gonna be 2d8 water damage, and he's grappled.
Oh, that sucks ass.
Yep. So
Do your water.
7 water. And he probably just
Is this like
fucking
Pokemon? Is he weak to this?
tumbles, turns into an ice cube.
I haven't. Maybe if he was a fire guy, but not this time. Sorry.
That's fair.
All right. And he's, I guess, stuck in place for a bit. Yeah.
And as I look in the rear view and see that it worked, and I just say to myself, that was cool.
I cock my gun.
Bison giggles quietly to himself.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
All right.
So that
is that all
was
for you?
my movement and one major action. Let's see what Shocking Bolt does.
Ooh.
I'll
Fancy.
point at the other one now. Can I do this through a windshield? I don't know how this really works. What would you say, DM? Is that
Through a
cool or
windshield.
not cool? There is a barrier.
Yeah. Well, that's an attack, right?
Yeah.
You have to make an attack roll for that. The ice does. You don't have to make an attack roll for that, do you?
Nope. It's just the poise check.
Damn. Well. Yeah. Go ahead. You're gonna take disadvantage because lightning is just ions and light going through glass, so it might have a little displacement on it.
Okay.
Electrons, not ions. My bad.
Hear you.
Yeah, I was gonna correct you, but then I thought, no, I just won't. Okay. So I will attack.
Yep. If
At
you want, just roll.
disadvantage, you say?
Yep. So if you have, you can either add a D4, or if you have D4, add a negative D4, or if you have many D4s, remove one. You know, whatever is easiest. Potato, tomato. This shit all stacks.
Right. Okay. That's a bummer. Okay. Oh well. It'll be. It's a 10.
That's a 10. That's a natty 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Does it hit
So
though?
do you? Oh yeah.
Okay.
10. Yeah.
Good. Oh, awesome.
Do you want to add a little extra flair to this? What do you want to add any extra little effects?
Yeah, so I point it towards I guess we'll just say like where the bullet hit in that first round and the skin cracked. I point it directly at that spot and try to like capitalize on that little weak point. And I do like just finger guns. And it just shoots out of my arm and out my fingers into that little crack, and it just kind of like spreads across its skin really quickly.
Get him right in that little crack.
Get him in the crack.
All right.
And then it's 2d6 electric damage.
That.
Zippity zippity zip. Ooh, 10 damage.
Nicely done. So here's what you find. One, electric damage doesn't seem to do a whole lot against these stone exteriored men.
Okay.
But you'd still roll the 10. You still did your pretty good damage, and you notice that the spot that you hit, it looks like their stony flesh is starting to get peeled off as you expose reddened flesh beneath.
Okay. I will also say, and I've never realized this using Shocking Bolt before, but it inflicts 3 points of stun per hit.
Okay.
And I can't recall how stun points work, but I'm gonna look right now.
Stun is just another ailment, and as ailment points rack up, you go into different tiers of ailment. It's just kind of a nuisance, inconvenience. The second tier starts to get real unpleasant, and at third tier, it's real bad. For stun, I think it reduces the amount of actions you get per turn.
Yeah, it says you can only take one major action and minor action on your turn. You cannot take reactions, and your movement distance is halved for 1 round after suffering any severity of stun.
Okay.
Nice.
So
It'll go away after 1 round.
Cool.
Nice. Big brain play.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
The
So,
meta.
it's the other centaur's turn, the one in the far back. He's gonna spend his turn freeing himself from this ice prison that he's in. And I'm gonna go ahead and say that probably is gonna take at least a major action, and then he's gonna spend his major action and his movement to just keep running to try and catch the fuck up because you guys are in cars going 50 miles an hour, and he's full stopped.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna say he's all. Now that his turn is up, it's Bison's turn. He's going to crawl into the passenger seat and open up the window and try to get. He's
Flash a nipple.
he's just gonna get ready to do something because he's not sure what's going on, but he has a couple options, and he's gonna prepare so that he can cast a spell as a reaction if need be.
That's my boy.
Yeah.
All right. And then it's the end of the turn, so let's adjust the placements. So you guys slowed down to speed of 1 in order to hit the centaur in the back, and he slowed down to 0 because of your ice.
So we're still ahead. Nice.
He's still ahead. And the other one, they gunned it and got 2 speed increase up to 5, which I guess he just really didn't need to do that.
No, he's
so
like
now-
way ahead now.
Yeah,
The jukes.
He's a far distance away from you, which is not something he needed to be. And
Nice. Well played. Well played.
the centaur in the back is also far because he got dropped down to a 0 speed.
All right.
Yeah, you guys are in the middle, far away from everything.
Sweet. All right.
You can
That's the
obviously
strat.
see. Yeah, you can obviously see the centaur in front of you. It's far away, but that's like, a dozen meters or so. You can see him. The walls of stone are still erecting, and it looks like they're about as high as they're gonna get.
Okay.
And the centaur had prepared a spell for when he got in front of you, and he currently now is officially in front of you at a far distance, but still he's in front of you. And you see stones start to build behind him into a ramp.
Oh.
So you have a ramp coming up in front of you.
Nice scared.
What?
I ain't scared. I ain't
You ain't
scared.
scared. You ain't scared to jump an escalade.
I'm a little scared.
This is just like what we used to do in high school.
But that being said, positions being reaccounted for and everything else, would someone be willing to roll me another d20?
Not me.
David, you go.
Okay.
You really just don't want low numbers.
Okay.
4.
Hannah, make another drive check.
Okay.
That's what Hannah got earlier, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same.
Man,
These things are everywhere. What the fuck?
the family that rolls together.
Ooh, that's a failure.
Ooh, all right. So this is gonna be pretty bad. These are mines. They do hurt a bit.
Our
Let's
poor
see.
Escalade. Good thing we got insurance.
It's got like 300 HP. You're gonna be fine.
We're good.
But that is 68.
Holy buckets, that's a lot of damage. He's counting. I don't
28.
like this.
28? Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
And what else is going on?
What's going on?
I was just gonna do that.
I suppose it's. Oh wait! Bison prepared a spell.
Yeah.
He stole the spell that these guys used to make this thing.
The ramp?
Oh.
Dude, make a half pipe.
I think this is what he's gonna do. He's gonna ask, guys, I can do the thing that they just did. What should I do? And you tell him what you want him to make or unmake, I suppose.
Would he be able to make some sort of obstacle for the fella behind? Maybe block him off entirely? Yeah, if we can maybe do something like that, that'd be great.
I think we should get rid of the ramp. Actually, the ramp might be kind of fun.
No, he should make a landing ramp on the other side, so we take off.
Oh, there you go.
And then he makes another ramp that we land on and go down.
We can just effortlessly land, yeah, right back where we came from.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And we keep our insurance premium low.
Perfect. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna make this ramp for you. So yeah, he has his magic prepped for when the car starts coming down. So Shin, you're up.
Right.
Currently, the only mino-centaurian you can see is the one pretty far away from you. You're going to take disadvantage if you try to shoot him. He looks like he's starting to get running again just now.
Disadvantage when I shoot him. I already have advantage, so I'd even out.
Yep. But you also don't do full damage with piercing weapons.
Okay, here's what I'll do.
Alright.
I'm going to grab the spear. That's the obsidian spear that's still in our car.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to prepare a spell. I'm going to prepare.
You have magic?
I have
when?
3 MP. I've always had
right,
that
right,
I can
right.
just kind of keep around. Actually, you know what? No, I might need this in case shit gets bad. In that case, it'd be even with a. I think what I'll do is I'll wait till we're flying over the one guy, and I'm just gonna throw my spear down, and I'm gonna see if I can't find some way to slow him down as well, pin him in place or some shit. As we kind of go up, are they wearing any sort of armor or anything?
Just their flesh. They're big.
Flesh. Well, then I guess I'm gonna try to. Oh wait, no, he has a thing. It's a weak spot.
He has, yeah. Max opened up a hole in his shoulder, I believe.
All right. Well, it'll probably be disadvantage, but I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna take that call shot, and I'm gonna go for that point in his shoulder as we're kind of going up. Shin's gonna kind of like prep just halfway out the window, so that as the car goes over, he's gonna just kind of jab down right into the shoulder.
Okay.
Because we would be going over him, right?
You would indeed. Yeah, you're gonna have to like hang out the window of the car to really get a good vantage point. But
all
you're
right, so
doing
major action number 1 then. I'm gonna tie myself with a seatbelt so that I don't fall out.
Good plan. How did you know I was gonna try and make you?
For once, he's concerned with safety.
All right. Do you want me to roll anything for tying myself with a seatbelt?
No, I'm gonna go ahead and say that Bison helps you because he's your nephew, and unlike you, is a Boy Scout. So
okay.
And also,
that's
he's only gonna be doing
right.
one thing this turn. So.
All right, so he might as well do that. Then yeah, so I'll have him kind of prep that, right? So Shin's gonna kind of like stick his leg out or whatever. Bison can just kind of start strapping it up, and as he's kind of, I'm gonna again reach out with my cybernetic enhancements, and I'm gonna try to kind of measure and see what this fella's up to. Also, as long as I'm here, I can't be surprised. Would I be able to know if he's prepping any sort of like sneak attack or something as we make our way over?
You can tell that the area, the ground in front of you, it wouldn't be until the start of his turn, but you know this is happening in seconds, all at the same time.
Sure.
You know, one round, whatever. You can tell that the ground around him is starting to prickle. It looks like he's making spikes out of the stone, out of the ground. So, it looks like their plan is to corridor you, make you ramp up, and then create spikes for your landing.
Oh, okay. We're okay. We've got the landing part covered.
Yeah.
So then I'm gonna just kind of warn Max and Bison. I'm gonna say, all right, y'all, you better get ready. It seems they've got some sort of plan for giving us some sort of rough landing. And I've got my spear, obsidian spear, kind of ready to kind of jam into him as we go over.
Right.
So I think that's just one major action then, right? Because Bison's gonna do the tying.
Mm-hmm.
Then
I think just a quick thing. Your cybernetic arm is gonna. You kind of hear him in your mind, kind of chuckling a little bit. And he's just like, "Oh, this is fun, isn't it? I could get you another grenade."
As we're kind of like speeding along, and he whispers that in my ear. My head's sticking out the window. I've got the spear ready to go, and I'm gonna say, "You keep talking to me with sweet nothings like that, I might just take you up on it."
Well, see you in a bit then. Let's. All right. Do you want to prepare anything else, or you just want to?
No, I think I'm just gonna call it for that one. I'm just gonna kind of put all my focus into this. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, all the eggs into this basket.
All right. The centaur out in front. They are maintaining their speed and casting a spell that you can't technically see, but Shin knows or is making spikes out of the ground. Now it's Max's turn. So there's a ramp in front of you. You're driving. What would you like to do? You don't have a lot of options. There are walls around you.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to floor it, I think, so we can get over this ramp and get to the other side.
The other thing you could do, split the tires on the ramp so that the car does like a somersault, like a spiral move, and see if we can't just like zoom over the spikes. We don't have to do that.
I'm gonna floor it.
A half spin.
So this is an average driving check. Let's see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Also, for the record, Bison has a drive skill. He can drive.
Bison.
Now you tell us.
Yeah. Well, it didn't work. I got a 8.
Okay. So instead of increasing by 2, you're just going to maintain at 1. So it's going to be. You're going to jump a ramp going like 25 miles. It's not good. It's not good. It won't look great.
Boy.
Bison,
here we go.
Make sure the ramp is really close to the other ramp.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. All right, so now it's the other centaur's turn unless you try to do anything else.
Well, that was just movement, so I'm going to let me check something real quick. Yeah, I'm going to take out my light blaster. Are either of them within 3 to 6 meters?
No, not technically, not yet.
Will they be when we're going over the ramp? You said they're going to be underneath us? Okay. So I'd like to do it then. I'll do a really cool, one of those like slow motion action car chase moves where you're like flying through the air and then you pull out a weapon and then just go out the window and it's like...
Oh yeah.
I'm doing like the same thing but in fast motion.
And we're only going 25 miles an hour. We're like...
This is too good.
Oh, so stupid. So, do we roll now or are we waiting until that moment?
So just one moment to get through the next bit, and then at the end we'll roll it over as you're passing as your location is being altered.
Let me just see if there's any other, because that would be at one major action. Is there anything else I can do here? How about, what would you say for switching places with Bison?
Yeah, totally doable.
Would that be a
Can you do it after he ties me down?
Yes. I'll do it after, but curious about how that would work mechanically.
I mean, I think you could just roll like an acrobatic check just to worm yourselves around.
Okay, so that would be a skill check, which is a minor action?
Mental skill checks are a minor action. Major one, physical skill checks are a major action.
So that'll be my other major action.
Okay.
But I'd like to time that after the attacks. Can you do that? I don't know.
Yeah, that totally checks out.
Okay. And then how many uses of caltrops do we have?
A total of 3. You've used up 1.
We used 1. Yeah, we have 2.
And the other one is gaining on us, so I will use a second use of caltrops.
Okay. He will. He has already created a wall on either side, so I guess he's only going down this one road. So he's gonna run into it eventually, I guess.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Welcome into the caltrops. You've fallen for my trap card.
Go ahead and roll that now, anyways, for the
Okay.
caltrops.
Was it
that reference
46?
is wrong. I fucked up.
Or is it
It's 40.
44, I mean?
Yeah, it's the one that looks like caltrops.
Yeah, that's true. Is there an attack roll associated? I forget.
No, you're just dropping them
Just
behind you.
dropping them. Button. Push.
Like a shit.
Okay, that'll be 8. 8 caltrop damage.
Cool. Also, you notice that it does seem to be taking full damage from the caltrops, despite it being likely piercing damage. It seems as though maybe
Their underside is weak.
The hooves. They're not wearing horseshoes.
they're not wearing horseshoes. Gosh darn it.
The
Anyways,
toenails are unprotected.
Get him.
that happened, and I think that's everything for you then.
Yes. That'll do it.
All right, and that is the Minotaur behind you guys. He's gonna floor it to try and get closer. You know, he's gonna roll an acrobatics check to try to not take full damage from these caltrops.
That's fair.
Because
That's not fair.
he can't hit you, so I might at least try not to get hurt as much. All right.
I love that song.
Thanks. My rendition is resplendent. I know. All right. So yeah, he doesn't do a great dodge or acrobatics check, but it's enough. I'm gonna say to reduce it a little bit.
Okay.
There we go. That part I'm making up on the fly, but whatever. He rolled just enough to like dodge it, but that's kind of lame. So I'm like, all right, it's right on the edge.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Anyways, it's Bison's turn, and you know the car's flying over the cars hit the ramp. You're going 25 miles an hour or so. And that's kind of fast if for a human body.
It's enough time for him to cast the spell.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's how we think
fair.
about it.
So this large Escalade barrels up the ramp. At the very edge of it, you see that the Minotaur has created a field of sharp spikes sticking out from the ground, and Bison summons forth magical energy. His lotus tattoo starts to flare up with light as the rock and earth in front of you erupts out into a ramp. Actually, it causes the Minotaur who was in front of you to now be trapped by a wall of ramp. And go ahead and make your damage roll. Go ahead and make your damage rolls as you attempt to shoot and skewer this Minotaur.
With advantage because he can't move?
No. He's not
Try.
Just can't go.
No. Okay, so I'm shooting with my light blaster.
Oh, not great. Not great.
Arms? Yeah, just arms.
This isn't metal. It's obsidian.
Established it as obsidian.
Can I throw it? If I throw it, would it be ammo?
Sure, if you throw it, it's an armed attack.
Okay, sweet. I'm gonna do it because that'll at least give me one more dice to roll on this. Could potentially save it. If I roll a 1, it won't make a squat of difference. But if I roll above a 1, which I rolled a 2, so let's see. Yeah. Well, that's a whole 13.
All right. Yeah, that'll do it. So, do you want to know how much damage one of their obsidian spears do?
No, I want to be surprised. No. Go ahead. Tell me, how much does it do?
3d12.
Nice.
3d12, motherfucker. Okay. Dude, I want this back.
I'm not sure what you know about obsidian, but it's incredibly brittle, but very sharp.
Oh, that is 2 9s and a 7, my friend.
Okay.
For a total of 25 damage.
Holy shite.
As we're going up and over, I'm going to say, excuse me, I think this is yours?
Yeah, you jab it into his exposed fleshy shoulder. It looks like the blood red striations of muscles, and you just jab it right in. This time he really does let out a loud yell as you jam it in there.
I'm going to say shoot him in the mouth, Max.
Okay. Got my light blaster. And that's where I try to shoot him.
Go for it.
Actually, I'm not going to call this attack because I just want to fucking hit him. So.
Alright.
I rolled a 13 to hit.
That's damage.
And the damage is 4 fire damage.
Yeah, no, that all goes through.
Does that look like it hits normally?
Yeah. It looks like pretty much anything other than piercing and electricity seem to function more or less normally.
All right, good to know. Good to know. Cool.
All right. Yeah, this is an encounter that you guys don't want to not be in your car for. That is free.
I got that.
Yeah, electricity is kind of my thing.
You know, same. So it's like, okay. Hey, by the way, how many times, there's no specific rules around how many times I can use that I meant to do that feat? Does that mean I can do it whenever I want?
Whenever it procs.
Yeah, whenever it procs, you can do it.
Cool.
I probably should change that to once per encounter. I'm thinking. But for now, yeah, whenever you want.
Yeah.
The rule
why we test play.
Yeah, there's gonna be a new version coming out on.
I can't wait. I can't wait because we're gonna be sitting there and go, man. Remember back in beta when you could just.
Remember when there were no rules.
Yep. Anyways,
all good.
Yeah, that's all the damage dealt. You guys land with a boom on this ramp, remembering that Escalades are not meant for either off-roading or going off the ground at all.
Or off-ramping.
Flying.
And the suspension creaks and aches as you feel the entire chassis underneath the car scrape against the rock that has saved you. And yeah, that's the end of the turn. I'm gonna need someone else to roll me a d20. If you want, I'll do it this time.
Yeah, it's your turn.
My turn.
Bison's turn.
Bison takes out his D20.
Bison, take the wheel.
So I want to show you what I got. To just so you see.
It's a 4. Please tell me it's a 4.
It's a 4!
That's a 1, actually.
Oh, it's a 1.
Oh,
Oh, that's probably the worst thing you could have gotten.
I don't want Bison to roll. I don't want Bison to roll.
Bison, you're cut off.
It's
Go
actually
home, you're
really.
drunk.
It's actually very funny, because number 1 is that you notice ahead of you is a massive ravine that you have to jump.
Oh my god. Bison, do the ramp thing again.
These only got the one use.
No, he copied it. It just it's until the end of the encounter.
Hell yeah.
All right, Bison, do the ramp thing again.
All right, yeah. So you and Bison swap places, and Bison immediately goes, "Oh God, oh no!" And he, I don't think we're going fast enough to jump that yet. And yeah, he starts preparing himself for this future to come. It looks about,
buddy.
it looks about the ravine pretty wide. You could either stop, but going around is going to take a while. So let's see what happens. Meanwhile, first centaur. We're repositioning
Minotaur.
ourselves. Mino-centaurians.
Spearman tar.
Centaurians. Spears too.
So the centaur, mino-centaurian, all the way in the back, he has sped up. He's still far because it took him an entire round to get freed, and then he ran into caltrops. You know, he's not having a great day. Is the gist of that. So he's
What
still,
a nerd.
He's still far. The gang, your guys' speed is just 1. And the first centaur, he's behind a wall, but he is technically near. And his speed is seemingly irrelevant due to the fact that a wall was erected.
So he's behind, slightly behind us now?
Yeah, because you made the jump over the ramp, and Bison erected the ramp in front of the mino-centaurian.
Good erection, Bison.
Build the wall. Build the wall.
All right. Good start. Yeah, all right, perfect. So, Shin, it's your turn. You can't actually see any of your enemies at the moment, and you're making quick work of the nothing. You're just waiting. There's a big hole in the ground coming near you.
I think then the next thing I'll do. Does this car run on gas or is it like electric? How do the vehicles run in this world?
This world has moved on to a magic battery system. So much like a lot of the weapons, like what Max is using right now, it's a similar battery, just multiples of those stacked together and put into a car.
Okay.
Good idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can't find some sort of maybe like wiring or something, and I'm gonna grab it, and then I don't want to use like my full elemental body, but if I could maybe channel some electricity into this vehicle and see if maybe I can get it to kind of speed up a bit.
Yeah,
Push
totally.
that engine in a little bit.
Yeah. I'll totally allow that. When Bison tries to, because he's gonna try and gun it, because he knows he needs more speed in order to get past this ravine if he's gonna ramp it. So when he guns it, he's gonna get an extra speed boost, an extra tier of speed added.
Yeah. That's what I want.
Hell yeah. So you can go ahead and do that, but I would like for you to make for me a mental fortitude check as you do so.
You've got it, boss. Boss man. That's a D10, and I'm adding what now?
Whatever your mental fortitude is.
So your influence.
2 on the roll.
2 on the roll. All right.
But
Do you have influence?
yeah, I have 6 influence, so it's 8. Plus,
Do you have any advantage?
on mental fortitude? No.
Yeah. Nope. Then you have an 8.
I've got an 8. Yep, that's it. That's all.
That does not succeed, unfortunately. And oh, I'm so happy. I'm not sure if you saw, but evil filled my soul just now with joy.
Oh boy.
So as you connect yourself to this thing and jolt it with electricity, you realize something is interfacing with you, and you hear coming in through your cybernetic implantment. Oh gosh, this doesn't seem to be what I'm supposed to be connected to. Hello, this is the Peterson system. It is lovely to. You seem to have acquired another AI, and it's integrated into your arm. And you hear your original AI going, "What the hell is this? Shin, you dirty bitch."
I'm gonna say, go ahead and kill him.
So yeah, congratulations.
I imagine this is like Ultron meeting Jarvis.
Yeah.
It's definitely that, but in a Tom and Jerry level of gaggery.
Oh god.
Well, I guess I'm gonna be doing more drugs.
All right, enjoy your new AI. Anyway, the car will get a speed boost.
Oh my
Just
god.
an AI added. But he has an encyclopedia, so maybe this might not be too bad.
He is an encyclopedia. Fuck, I said that. Damn it!
Candid baby.
I need to stop saying things.
Just shut your mouth.
Bite me.
Shut your mouth.
So, next person up is the centaur behind you, behind the wall, and you see as you're making your way forward, the wall behind you starts to erupt as this centaur bursts through with its two massive front-facing horns, tearing way through the rock wall in front of him. Seemingly.
Oh yeah!
Not even slowing. He roars in a way that sounds almost like an "oh yeah." And yes. So his turn is going to be purely to try to catch up to you, spending his movement and action to try and get a little extra. The other centaur, you can't even see him. He's so far behind. He's going to spend his whole time just trying to catch up. And Max, anything you would like to do?
Okay.
To say hi.
So, watching Shin have the idea to kind of channel electricity in through the wires, I would like to also try to do something to give the vehicle a boost, realizing that the car runs on a battery, and I'm sort of a master of batteries. I would like to try to I don't know, cross some wires or use a tool from my tool belt to juice up the battery a little bit somehow, or like maybe attach like a smaller battery that I have as like a secondary power source.
So okay. So at the very beginning during our zero session, you actually invented a thing that makes batteries more efficient just by simply linking it to this thing. So if you jerry-rig that device that you might potentially even just have in your backpack, it will definitely give the car a boost, allowing for even another speed tier addition to your.
Nice. I want to do that. So tech use.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Can I add my mechanical engineering life skill advantage too?
I would say so, because this is you jerry-rigging something.
In a car.
Make
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet. There's no way I fail this. Yeah. No. 5, 12.
Nah, you
15,
got this.
16, 17, 18, 19. Will that do?
Yeah, that'll fucking do. That's so good. You'll get +2 to the speed upgrade.
Yes, baby.
All right. So,
and then that's a major action. I think I want to. They're both behind us, so I say we drop the last caltrops. I'm gonna push the button.
Do it.
Do it.
All right. That's perfect because that's going to slow them down. Perfect. And now it's the other Centaur's turn, Minotaur Centaur turn. So they're just going to speed up. Talked about that already. Now it's Bison's turn. He's going to gun it. Oh, he's going to gun it, baby.
Gun it, baby.
Got that shit.
All right. He succeeds. And normally you go up by 2. But with Shin's help and your help, you went up by 5 whole speed increments. You almost feel with the acceleration of this motherfucker. And you're up to 6.
That is some horsepower, baby.
Yeah. And you dropped Caltrops, so it's going to actually slow down the Centaurs as they get close to you in your next round. You were technically near the first mino-centaurian, but by accelerating so vigorously, you are now far from him, and the other one's still far away. The other one actually is so far away. I think for the fact that you have walls guiding you, he would be too far away for him to actually be on your tail. You would have escaped the other one by now. And you guys are 1 turn away from a massive ravine. You're going pretty quick. All right.
I say we jack it up some more.
Yeah, another. Yeah, go for it if you want.
I mean, let's think for a second, because there could be other ways that we could. Maybe we should like put our seatbelts on.
Yeah, how do we make this the most survivable possible?
I mean, yeah, because we're not necessarily going to land nicely just by going fast. We're already going pretty fast. And we have 1 turn, so we could have him gun it again to go up 2.
Well, I think we do the speed boosting. Bison should be doing the spell to make the ramp.
Sure, yeah.
I think considering you only have this car has a maximum of 9, and you're already at 6, and you added 1 last turn, and you added 2 last turn. If he just accelerates normally instead of gunning it, he'll be able to get to the maximum speed for this car while still preparing a spell.
Okay.
All right,
let's
I'll
have him do
take it.
that. Yeah, let's have Bison do that. And in that case, for Shin's turn, I'm just gonna... Can I strap myself into the turret?
Yeah, I suppose you could do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna strap myself in on the turret, and I'm gonna kind of just swivel it, or just be prepared to kind of look back and watch the mino-centaurians as they're kind of coming forward to see if any of them do manage to just like somehow book it into range. I'd like to just kind of prepare to, slow them down.
All right. Just so you know, I rolled Caltrop damage for the mino-centaurians.
It killed him.
No.
He steps on it and dies.
It is the start of the next turn. You guys are telling me what you want to do. But as we do this, someone roll a d20 for me.
I think it's my turn.
I got it.
It's my turn.
Rollies.
D20?
No, it's okay.
Yep.
I'm going. Oh, it's a 13. Lucky 13.
All right. Let's see if that actually does anything. 13 is safe.
Ah. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
So, quick reference, just quick mention. Jess and I were recording our podcast earlier today, and while we were recording, this big white Escalade-looking car drove past our house 3 times, and I've just seen it twice more.
What?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Is it like going real slow?
I mean, we're in a little like trailer park area, so it's going the speed limit,
Oh.
which is pretty slow. But
a lot of trips, a lot of back and forth there.
I don't think it has anything to do with us. It's a trailer park. There's a lot of places, but sketchy.
Sketch. Super sketch.
Skizzy.
Anyways. So yeah, you guys are going to beef up the car, strap yourselves in. That's both your actions. Bison is going to speed up, prepare a spell with 1 action, And prepare another spell for the landing ramp. Because that should probably be a thing that he does, and he's a smart boy. Yeah, I think that's everything.
Yeah, I don't really know what else.
I think that's everything. I'm prepped and ready to shoot them if they get forward.
Strapped in. Yeah, we're good.
Do we need to roll anything for being strapped?
Yeah, roll yourselves a little something. Let's
roll
go
for strapping.
Yeah. How much? What is your stat for strap usage? Mine's a 69. No, we can go for like, I don't know, tech use, logic.
What if we made it? What if it was like a dodge because we're technically trying to like avoid damage from a.
Yeah. Prepare yourselves for imminent. Basically, you're crashing.
Right.
Yeah, that's fair. Go ahead and roll me some dodges to prepare yourselves. I'll write these down.
Okay, hold on. Dodge. Oh, yeah. 16. I'm so strapped.
Oh, strap.
That is a 14.
All right. Semi.
We are
Just like
reasonably strapped.
just like my wife. Anyways, all right. I guess now it's just gonna be Bison. He's making this jump. It is a larger jump. There goes that fucking car again. Not gonna worry about it.
Okay.
He says, glancing back to the window.
If you get murdered, it'll be on video, so that's good, I guess.
That's something. I don't know. I'm ready.
Heavy.
Some people have guns. I'm strapped.
I'm strapped.
Anyways, all right. So he's going to make a hard drive check to make this jump without taking any damage for the car. If he does 15 or above, the car takes no damage. 10 or above, the car takes a moderate amount of damage. 10 and below, you guys might not make it over. Or below 10, you guys.
Is there any way we can give Bison advantage on this? Like, can I ask Peterson, to, I don't know, bolster the hydraulics or something, or like.
You use both your actions to one, speed up the car, and then strap yourself in. So if you decide
that was two different turns, right?
Those were 2 different rounds, I believe. We kind of sped through some stuff.
We have one round. You said we had one round, so.
All right. Yeah. You can convince Peterson to do the thing. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, all right, but if you're coming along for the ride and you want to make it to see any further, you're gonna need to help us out here, Peterson.
All right. Make a negotiation check. That's influence plus whatever negotiation you have. I'm gonna go ahead and say.
I'm gonna say, if it's gonna be negotiation, then I'm gonna try to flavor this a little bit differently, because I'm gonna say, otherwise, you're gonna be nothing but a lonely heap of scrap metal at the bottom of some river, getting fucked by mino-centaurians for the rest of your life.
Oh boy.
For intimidation?
Yeah, go for it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You realize you're intimidating an ethereal being inside of your own operating system, right?
Yeah, I know.
That's great.
No one said it was perfect.
Hey, this could be the last thing we do in our lives ever. Just let us have this.
I'm allowed to have my existential crises. Oh, perfect. That's an influence. So, let's see, 3 4s are 12 plus 6 for 20. Sorry, for an 18.
All right. Yeah, he's spookled. he is a virtual intelligence, so he doesn't have a body, but it seems as though
Does now.
he got so scared that maybe some of the wires got frayed, as though he shit himself inside of this cybernetic world. And
Shane,
yeah,
you feel a small squidgy sensation in your pants.
I don't know if my sphincters are connected to the electronics.
I don't know how this works.
And Peterson.
They're magnetic.
Peterson, stumbles over his words. Yes, sir. Okay. And
Sounds so pitiful.
That's the way I like my AI.
You actually hear the car kind of as the hydraulics of this car push out and almost raise the chassis a little bit as it's preparing for this. You're gonna low ride it out.
So that's gonna function as an advantage for
Bison for the landing. Yeah.
I would like to try to flavor another advantage.
Hit me.
If you'll allow it, I'd like to use my other major action here I'm going to use some MP, and I want to use Healing Grove, which I realize is a healing spell, but I would like to use it to try to bolster the vehicle, I guess, a little bit. So I want to sit there and almost like I'm praying or something. Just put my hands on the leather seats. And I'm like, please be okay, please be okay. And then all these roots and green leaves and flowers of all different colors kind of come up underneath us on the floor of the vehicle, just cushioning us a little bit.
Oh, fuck it.
Oh yeah, I like it. The plants kind of wrap around you, but not only around you, they start to wrap around the car itself, and now you're in this floral and vine-like escalade, just barreling down the desert, looking pimp as shit.
Gonna blend in when we get there.
I'm gonna look back. I'm gonna look around at all the flowers, and I'm gonna say, "Oh, well, there goes our deposit."
I don't think insurance covers soil stains.
Well, I also don't think it just covers a fractured chassis, so there's that, though.
We've done a lot to this vehicle. Okay, anyway.
All right, so here we go. Bison's gonna make a check and see what happens. All right, that's a 4 on the D10, but he has a 5 for his drive ability. And
he gets 3 advantages?
He gets 3 whole advantages, so he's at 9. So no matter what, we're gonna come out not taking full damage.
That's good.
And that's great.
Yeah.
First D4 is a 1.
Oh, fuck.
We're at 10.
Okay.
We're taking half of the damage now. That's a 2.
Okay.
We're at 13. We need a 2 or more to not take any.
I'm sorry, I gotta be honest, that's 12.
10 plus 2 is 12.
Damn it.
Okay, so but we still have...
We have 1 more D4, so it's possible, but it's...
Yeah, we have a 50-50 chance of making this out
50
unscathed.
chance, yeah.
3 or 4, 3 or 4. Okay.
So we're gonna take a little damage.
Okay, that's right.
But
that's right.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
It's
We're
not bad.
doing all right. We're not dying.
The kids are all right.
All right. I'm going to roll this on D&D Beyond because I don't.
D&D Beyond. Hey, D&D Beyond, can you sponsor our Terra again?
All right. So, you are going speed 9, making a pretty large jump. So you're going to be taking 9d20 damage.
Oh.
The car has 300 HP, and the Minotaur, the
We're
Senna
at
Minotaur.
272.
So wait, hang on.
'cause we did
90,
take
20,
28
but
earlier.
halved. So it's halved after we get the time, the
Yes.
roll,
After
right?
the result.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
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 Yeah. So the car's
If it
gonna be
was
fine.
halved to 90-20 from like 18d20, I'd have a problem.
Yeah.
One for each speed.
Yeah,
Although
okay.
if you go into a head-on collision, the d20s add up because that's the way actual physics works. So.
Ah. Okay. So you're
anyway.
gonna roll this now.
Yep. And according, you guys take 49 damage.
Oh, that's not bad.
Not bad at all. Actually, a very good roll.
223. We're fine.
That was such a low fucking roll.
We might even get our deposit back.
Was there a threshold? They were like, if you make it back with at least 200 HP, you got
Not
It's
even
in the
dick kidding.
contract.
There is a threshold. If you guys stay above half, you get your deposit.
Really?
Yes, really. I found
Okay,
that
well, let's
funny.
see how the drive home goes, because there might be more monsters out there.
All right. So you guys make it past this ravine. The car slams down. You can hear the suspension as it creaks. Parts of the car clearly get ravaged by the rocks as you make your landing. Rocks hit the windshield and shatter parts of it. It is dangerous. You're getting slapped around inside the cockpits, and you come out the other side. Not much worse for wear. And as you look behind you, you see the centaurs leaping across, trying their best, but they don't seem to make it.
Can I shoot one while it's in the air?
Yeah, sure, why not? For the record, you were trying to get up to a 7 speed in order to make the jump.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
All right, hang on here. Hang on here, Mr. Senator. I seeing you hopping through the air, and I'm gonna just fuck with you.
I see you, baby.
Ooh, that's not bad.
Shaking that ass.
It's 14.
All right. Yeah, you see one. You see the one that seemed to be in charge nearly make it as you beat him in the face, and he falls down the ravine.
Okay.
8 damage.
All right. 8
Damage before you fall to your death.
Seriously.
Well, don't
for
you
the
know that
record.
if you don't do the damage right before, you don't get the XP. You gotta be the
Right.
You gotta be the
right.
one last one to hit the. Yeah, Hannah doesn't game. Okay, don't worry.
Forgive me.
All
And
right.
this is why I'm a higher level.
All right. Well, you are out of combat. Congratulations for surviving that encounter.
Dude, that was fun.
Yeah, you guys like that?
That was pretty good.
I really liked that driving combat. That was really fun.
Cool. I was worried it was going to be a bit too many numbers going on.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
I think we
like it.
kept track of it pretty well, and we we just kept it moving forward, so it was good.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be interesting if there was like, I don't know. We'll see next time.
Yeah.
All right. So that's actually going to be it for this session, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a great day. I don't know when you're listening to this, but if it's any time in the near future, maybe go support Ukraine. There's probably going to be some links in the description or whatever. And general points about being a good person. Don't do
invade
anything.
your neighbors.
Don't invade your neighbors. Definitely don't do that. And maybe don't do anything that people say on Fox News. Good back.
Points.
All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you guys next time.
Adios.